And now joining me on WION Newsroom is Kanishka Sarkar, who will break down the big business stories shaping your money and the economy. Nikita Singh will also join us, giving us all the updates from the world of technology. And Athira Sashidharan will take us through all the action from the world of sports. We begin with Kanishka for the business updates.
Well, thanks, Kripa. Lots of action. Global markets are rebounding after a sharp sell-off, while oil prices, they have eased as concerns over the West Asia supplies show signs of easing. Today is also the last day for salary taxpayers in India to file their income tax returns. Let's start with the markets. Global markets, they staged a recovery after a volatile week. US futures moved higher, led by gains in technology stock after strong earnings from Amazon and Microsoft. They boosted confidence in artificial intelligence spending. Meanwhile, in Asia, South Korea's Kospi surged 15% as Samsung Electronics and SK Hynix rallied sharply. Japan's Nikkei gained more than 3%, and back home, the Sensex and Nifty also traded in the positive territory, supported by gains in the auto, financial and realty sectors. Let's now talk about oil prices, which have moved lower. Brent crude slipped below $89 a barrel, while US crude also declined. Now, this fall has come as oil flows through the Strait of Hormuz continue to recover, easing fears of a prolonged supply disruption following the recent US-Iran strikes. Now, analysts say that improving shipping activity has reduced the war premium in oil prices. And at the same time, investors are also watching fresh calls by US President Donald Trump for tougher economic measures against Iran. Now moving on to the ITR. Now, if you are yet to file your income tax return, today is the final opportunity for salaried individuals. Tax experts say that rushing to meet the deadline often results in defective returns. A defective return does not mean tax evasion, but it can delay refunds and trigger notices from the income tax department. Common mistakes include choosing the wrong ITR form, skipping bank interest or capital gains, or failing to verify pre-filled information, and not reporting all sources of income. Experts advise taxpayers to carefully review their returns before filing to avoid unnecessary compliance issues. And that's about it in business updates. For tech-related updates, let's now go to Nikita.
Well, thanks so much, Kanishka. First up, LinkedIn has introduced a new feature that allows users to report posts they believe are low-quality AI-generated content or AI slop. The company says the tool will help improve its systems to identify and reduce AI-generated posts in users' feeds. LinkedIn is also removing its AI-powered Enhance Your Post writing tool and replacing it with a simple proofreading feature to help users keep their own writing style. Now, the platform says it is also blocking hundreds of thousands of automated comments every day to reduce spam and inauthentic content. Next up, Alphabet-owned cybersecurity firm Wiz has discovered a major security flaw in Microsoft's Azure Cosmos DB Cloud database service. The company said the now-patched vulnerability could have allowed hackers to remotely access thousands of cloud customers. Cosmos DB is widely used to store data for chatbots, web applications, online services, and Microsoft products, including Teams and Copilot. The Microsoft said it has fixed the issue in coordination with Wiz and found no evidence that any customer was affected. And lastly, Amazon-owned Zoox has received US approval to commercially deploy its steering wheel-free robotaxis. Now, approval allows Zoox to operate up to 2,500 robotaxis a year for the next 2 years. The vehicles have no steering wheel or pedals and are designed specifically for autonomous ride-hailing. The US Auto Safety Agency said Zoox's vehicles meet safety requirements but will face strict reporting rules on crashes and other incidents. Zoox can now charge passengers for rides subject to state and local approvals as it competes with Tesla and Alphabet's Waymo in the growing robotaxi market. Well, that's it from the world of tech. Now my colleague Athira will be taking you through some sports updates across the globe. Over to you, Athira.
Thank you so much, Nikita. Here are the top sports stories we're tracking for you at this hour. We'll begin with football first. UEFA will boycott FIFA tournaments if Infantino goes ahead with his proposal to sell off stake in the World Cup. The decision was taken at an emergency meeting of all UEFA 55 member associations on Thursday. The boycott would effectively mean that the investors would be unlikely to put money into tournaments without European teams. The first major tournament UEFA can boycott is the 2027 Women's World Cup, which starts on June 24 next year. Under the new proposal, FIFA plans to launch a new subsidiary called FIFA Forward Enterprises, which will be worth $20 billion. While FIFA would retain majority control of the new entity, it plans to sell minority stakes of up to 20% to outside investors in a bid to raise up to $4.2 billion. However, FIFA remains determined to go ahead with the controversial plan to sell stakes in its competition to private investors. In a statement released on Friday, FIFA claimed that the consultation process had been disrupted by incorrect media reports and that nobody is selling football. FIFA chief Infantino previously wrote to FIFA members saying that they will receive $40 million if they back his controversial proposal. He also set a deadline of September 19 for federations to accept his plans if they want to get an access of initial $20 million. Over in Commonwealth Games now, Lovepreet Singh won silver in men's 110 kg with a total lift of 388 kg in the final. He successfully lifted Commonwealth Games record of 176 kg in the snatch and 212 kg in clean and jerk. Lovepreet's silver is India's 8th medal in weightlifting. Seema Kaliraman also won bronze in women's discus throw. This took India's tally to 17 at the 2026 Commonwealth Games to 3 golds, 10 silvers and 4 bronze. Well, with that, we've come to the end of the sports segment, and me at WION. It's back to you, Kripa.
Thank you so much, Adira, Nikita and Kanishka, for getting us the latest updates from the world of sports, technology and business. With that, we wrap up this bulletin. Stay tuned to WION World is One. Thank you for watching.